So my name is Rajita and I wanted to make a video on why I make videos, which sounds a little weird, but anyway, I have to warn you, I'm a terrible speaker. I mean, for public speaking, I literally start shaking. Even this is We are living in the 21st century and we have at our disposal a lot of gadgets that enable us to take pictures and record videos and audio. So I think we should be taking advantage of that fact. Since this video is going to be a very messy one, but anyway, there are a bunch of people who say that you should live in a moment and not take your camera out to capture anything and everything, and I kind of disagree with that notion because you are allowed to both be in the moment and capture the moment, so that at any point of time, if you want to relive those moments, you can go back to what you have recorded for yourself and see it again. So I understand that there are some people who will do things just for the sake of the camera and to show that they are doing cool things. But if you mean to do those cool things anyway, why not just capture them and then revisit them at a certain point of time? So yeah, I don't believe in that notion. I mean, I remember watching Titanic when 100-year-old Rose says, "I don't have a picture of Jack, but he lives only in my heart," and I'm like, are you serious? And that's supposed to be romantic, but I don't find it romantic. I would rather have a tangible picture of a person to look at than have some kind of picture in my heart, which your memories get distorted over time, so you don't remember things to the point. It's been 11 years since my grandmother passed away, and I have forgotten what she sounded like. I have forgotten what she looked like in her later days because she did not let us photograph her a lot. But I've forgotten what she sounded like as well, and that feels terrible. And I did have a means to record these things, but I don't think I took the effort, or I didn't realize it until then that these things will be missing at a certain point of time, and I won't be able to hear or see the person moving around. That is another aspect for me, because I want to capture memories and before it's too late, because we are all mortals and I don't know what's gonna happen when. I might be dying tomorrow, and maybe then you'll be seeing this video and you'll still have like some sense of idea about who I was without having met me in person. But maybe you and I could have become great friends. But anyway, it's just that you need to keep a collection of memories for yourself or for others, and it's never a bad thing. There was another thing that I had taken a video of a few days back. It was this mural in Bandra which was a painting of the Dil Chahta Hai poster. It had three faces: Aamir Khan, Saif Ali Khan and Akshay Khanna. And a few days ago I was again passing by that area and that mural is no longer there, and I'm like, fine, I at least captured the mural from a time that it was there, and now it's just a plain blue wall. But because I have a video recording of what I had taken a while back, I can say that this is what it looked like, and I'm grateful that I was able to capture this. So that's one point. I think you should be capturing certain things, which brings me to another point, that this might serve historical purposes. I mean, there is a bunch of things happening available on the internet, and we have a lot more documentation happening, so there will be a lot more footage available, and what I produce might not be very unique because many people are shooting the same thing over and over again. But I think just by the virtue of being a unique human being, you will have unique experiences, and you shouldn't really pay attention to what other people are creating. You just go ahead, create your own thing. I think that's what matters. So that's why I'm not really thinking of creating content that is very unique. but I think by virtue of being an individual, we end up doing unique things. And yeah, that's why I don't compare my stuff to other people. But yeah, these are a few reasons why I document my experiences. There might be a little more to it in terms of educational purposes. I might be learning something and I realize that I'm reading things and I'm learning things, and then it is somehow getting lost and I don't remember what I have learned, in the days to come. So it's another way of capturing that, so that I remember that I had learned so many things. You have to forgive me for my grammar. I am nervous while shooting this, but anyway, so yeah, I read books. Sometimes I read the news and I forget things that are happening. I even tried creating this page called Things I Learned Today on Facebook, and it did not get a lot of good response. I mean, I would just get around 2 or 3 likes per post, and it was a little disheartening. So maybe I'll shift that practice to my YouTube channel, because I think it's a lot more interesting if I do it this way. And while you're speaking and trying to explain something to others, I think it serves your memory better. Yeah, so these are a few reasons why I like making videos, and I think it's very important to make videos. Yeah, I spoke about learning. The other thing is to probably make others learn, which sounds very weird, but yeah, it's more about what I learn. Yeah, I just remembered another point I wanted to talk about, and that is sometimes we get trapped in this this trap of negativity, where we view our life as a sum total of all our negative experiences. And if we have records of positive experiences and we sit down to watch them, I think it also reminds us that we have done cool things with our lives, and we shouldn't be so hard on ourselves. And yeah, if I am to answer the question why vlogging separately, a lot of us do take short video clips, but we rarely go back to watch them. Or even if we watch them as like this 1 3-second or 5-second clip, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But if you compile all these 3-second 5-second clips into one tangible, okay, not tangible, you can't touch video, it's digital, but if you compile it into one whole thing, it's better to look at. Like, say you've gone for a trip and you compile all the clips you've taken of a trip. Say you've gone to Goa, so you've taken like a clip of coconut trees, a clip of the receding waves and the waves coming towards you. And like individually, these videos might not make a lot of sense, but when you put everything together, it looks good. Trust me, it does. Like, there's some alcohol brand that says small milate jao, large banate jao. That's what this thing essentially is. Vlogging essentially is you put various things together and it looks good. It's a nice patchwork project.